Hey everybody, UWP Custom Baits coming back with another video. Today we're going to be working on some epic bait molds, Crappie Slayers, and some Stoneflies. These are some I made in the past week. Just some black and blue flake, a little bit of a electric chicken here because I had some left over making some swim baits up here for a customer. They wanted some electric chicken and some gold and golden chartreuse. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up out of the way. I got some I'm gonna pop out of the molds here, but we're gonna be making a color today called Candy Bug Magic. It's gonna be a purple color with a bunch of flakes in there. So let me get my area cleaned up and I'm gonna get some plastic going and show you guys this color. Okay, we got some plastic cooked up here, and for today's color we're gonna be using some ultramarine blue and some Lureworks red bug dye. Keep in mind this does bleed, so this is just going to be a single color, and we're going to mix them two together to make a purple, and we're going to be throwing in some different color flakes just for texture. I'm going to put some blue, green, and some purple and some red in there. We're going to just throw a pinch of a little bit of all of it and see how it looks. But first up, we're going to do like 60 drops of blue and then 10 drops of the red. So I'll get back with you when I got all this in there. Alright, so 60 drops of blue and 10 red. Okay, so I wanted to bring you in close and show y'all what it looks like on the knife. It's really like this deep purple violet color that's still somewhat transparent. Like I said before, just be mindful that red bug is in this, so it might bleed into other colors, but this color looks absolutely fantastic on its own. So we're gonna throw some flakes in here and get them shot. So for my flakes, I'm just going to do a tiny pinch on the end of a 1/4 teaspoon. Not a whole lot because I'm going to be putting a lot of flake in this and it's only 1 cup. So I'm just going to do a tiny little pinch on a 1/4 teaspoon. This is the smallest one I got, that's why I used a 1/4. But if you got any smaller spoons, feel free to use those. But I just get a little tip out on the 1/4 teaspoon of all the colors, and it makes it look, just really sets this color off. The blue, I'm gonna use a little bit bigger blue. I'm gonna use 40 on the blue just to try to give it a little bit different texture. But let's get that mixed in. We're gonna get one more up close with the flakes. Check that out. And this is just with that red and blue mixed together. You guys can make some really cool custom colors if you just study your color wheel a little bit and just experiment with different stuff. But we're gonna run this in the epic bait molds Crappie Slayer and the little Stonefly and see what it looks like. Hopefully I have some left over. I might try to run some worms too, but I'm gonna see how many Crappie Slayers and Stoneflies I'm gonna get for what I need for the customer first. All right, here we go. Jar our plastic all up. I hope it's enough to get all 3 of these molds. Going to hit the Stoneflies first since they don't take a whole lot. Got to put a little bit of pressure on those and make sure all the little legs and stuff fill in. Oh yeah, we had plenty. Probably have enough to run on a whole other mold of Crappie Slayers if I had the mold for it. Alright, we're gonna let that cool down and pop them open. Okay, the plastic's set up, and we're gonna pop open these Stoneflies first, see what they look like. It's a little tiny small bait, but these things catch a ton of fish, little panfish. Look at those guys. Just look how deep that purple is in the main body, but still really violet in the legs. I love this color. Let's pop up in the Crappie Slayers. Look at them bad boys right there. These are absolutely going to put a hurting on some panfish. Man, these things are killer. And this mold shoots, I don't think I've ever messed this mold up. It shoots flawless. From all the molds from Epic are really nice, but I absolutely love this color. We're going to run a few more of these, maybe one more set of Crappie Slayers and a couple more Stoneflies to make a full pack. And then if I have any left over, I'm going to try to run some curly-tail worms. All right, here we go, round two. I'm going to try to do one Crappie Slayer, some Stoneflies, and I got a bonus mold of some curly-tail worms down here. Hopefully we have enough to get those three, which we should, because the Stonefly doesn't use very much plastic at all. And we got this nice AI injector that lets us run plastic right down to the very end. So there's our Crappie Slayer. Let's just mess that all up. Stonefly and the worms. Oh yeah. As always, get this cleaned up and we'll bust them open. All right, let's crack these open. We'll start with the Stoneflies. Absolutely amazing, of course. Like I said, these Epic molds shoot really, really well. I'm gonna do the Crappie Slayers. See what side it's gonna come out on. Bam. Check that out. That never gets old. Cracking up in a fresh mold of crispy baits. And I know y'all are just dying to see the worm. This is actually the AI legend worm. But let's check this out. Oh, got stuck on the thing. Bam, bam. Check them out. This color is absolutely killer in a worm. Look at those tails. Nice purple in the tails. Deep, rich purple in the body. I love it. I'm gonna melt down a bunch of these sprues. I'm gonna run some more Stoneflies, try to get some more worms, and then I'm gonna show you guys everything I got out of 1 cup of plastic. All right, so check it out. This is what we got out of 1 cup of plastic. We got 12 worms, 72 Crappie Slayers, and a nice little pile of 40 Stoneflies. So that right there is a good day of fishing. You could pretty much catch anything in the water with this pile of baits right here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let's check out these worms one more time. Man, these things are killer. They're 100% going to catch. This is my recipe for candy bug magic. If you have a favorite style bait that you would like to see this color in, comment it down below, and I might have a mold or 2 or something laying around. I might be able to run this color in again. But yeah, comment down below what you would like to see this color in, and if you use this color, if you're a bait maker yourself, if you end up making this color, let me know. I'd like to check your video out or see your own spin that you put on it, different flakes, etc. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this video. If anybody's interested, this is the puck or little plug that was left over in the AI injector. Anybody who shoots soft plastics knows that's pretty good. Oop. Hit the rebound. But yep, I got about a 1/4 cup left. I'll probably save that for the next run. But Again, thank you to all my new subscribers, everybody commenting. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you later.